Detroiters reacting to plans to change the city's skyline with a bold transformation for the Renaissance Center. It's a plan for redevelopment along the riverfront.
Mayor Mike Duggan laying out the concept in his final State of the City last night. Now here's a look at the renderings. The plan calls for demolishing 2 of the towers and building a 6-acre riverfront park.
Looks pretty nice. Well, I was there today talking with people about plans for the riverfront redevelopment and showing them the renderings.
Would be great, I guess, a good way to attach more tourists here, and especially for the residents as well.
Who is the public that is being envisioned, and how do we expand the vision of who the public is?
But of course, I wanted to go to the source, Mayor Duggan, to get his take on his vision, some reflection on his time in office, and to find out what comes next. What is the vision for everything around us right now?
Well, Matt Cullen and the Riverfront Conservancy have done an amazing job of building a river walk. And what Dan Gilbert wants to do is build an entire riverfront now. I mean, to take this huge parking lot that's been here for the Renaissance Center and turn it into the equivalent of what Chicago has with Navy Pier. I mean, Michigan's premier entertainment, family center, Ferris wheels, restaurants, music, a place that anybody visiting will want to come see. And this is maybe the most wasted piece of property in the state of Michigan right now.
And the renderings you were showing yesterday was a lot of green space.
Oh my God, yeah. If we get the bill passed in the transformational brownfield cap legislation, yeah, I mean, Dan Gilbert's done everything else he said he was going to do. But if you just look at what we're dealing with here, can you imagine taking out those towers and having nothing but public green space and entertainment as far as you can see in both directions? It will bring people from around the world to Detroit just to see the site.
Something that a lot of people do reference is the amount of blight that has been removed in your tenure.
Yeah.
Is that remarkable to you?
You know, I drive the neighborhoods every weekend, just trying to go to the maybe the most neglected neighborhoods to see the progress we're making. So I've been watching it every day for 11 plus years. And, you know, sometimes I go down these streets and I just shake my head. I go to that Marygrove neighborhood where you couldn't have sold a house for $10,000 and now they're going for $150,000. And you think about the wealth that we built up for the people who stayed. It's very rewarding.
And what do you hope to take from all of this in your bid to run the state?
You know, people of the state of Michigan will decide whether they're happy with the politics we've had or not. But today in Michigan, as far as I can tell, the only principle the Democrats have is they hate the Republicans, and the only principle the Republicans have is they hate the Democrats. And it reminds me so much of Detroit in 2011 and 2012, where people fought with each other and didn't put the interest of Detroiters first. And so I think I've shown what can happen, what's possible when people work together. And we'll see whether the people of the state of Michigan would like to see the same kind of politics brought to Lansing.
No matter what your politics, Mayor Duggan's time in office certainly has garnered a lot of people's respect, and he's obviously got big plans as well for the future.
I mean, that was incredible. I remember running around the Renaissance Center even as a high schooler, and to think that that will be a green space of amazing things for people to come from all over to see. And, you know, I know people are criticizing him about the housing situation in Detroit, but he's done a lot. I mean, from 40,000 land bank homes to, like, what did he say, 1,000 next year?
It will be 1,000, yep, it will be 1,000.
That's incredible.
A big difference.
And I believe him when he says he drives around the neighborhoods, because that's the kind of mayor he is. So,
well, I think history will judge him, but we'll see what happens to that riverfront. So much beautiful riverfront.
We'll watch the journey for sure. All right, still ahead.